of course, Alyssa is not here this week because Alyssa is on leave. So we have Renee standing in.
I'm so happy to be here. First time, a bit nervous. Yes.
And I mean, of course, Renee is our new colleague with the team. But you would have probably seen Renee last week in our Hangout with us, the National Day edition.
Yes, in our NDP live show.
Exactly. So, Renee, why don't you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Well, what do you want to know?
anything. Tell us, how long have you been here?
I've been in ST almost 2 months now, and you would have seen me in some videos here and there maybe, as well as in our NDP live show, which was last week. I was actually standing by at the Jubilee Bridge talking to members of the public, and it was super crowded. Everyone was getting ready to watch the aerial action.
Yeah.
And it was very, very exciting.
But how was that though? That was your first live show, right?
Yes. That it was. It was pretty nerve-wracking. Yeah.
But of course, you will see Renee more on our shows, maybe more on Hangout as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if things work well, Alyssa, I guess, nobody's gonna replace you.
No, I don't think so.
Again, of course, we are coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom, so do leave your comments in the comment section below. Say hi, partake in our conversation, and of course, we have our very own Instagram and email as well, so you can get in touch with us. Slide in our DMs, talk to us, anything at all, right? You just want to communicate, send us, funny pictures.
Yeah.
You can do that as well.
Or jokes.
Or jokes.
I don't know.
So, Renee, what are we going to be talking about this week?
Yes, so this week with some guests on our show, we have a Singaporean family with 7 children, the latest of whom was born just on National Day a week ago.
And then we actually have Hossan Leong on the show as well. Hossan will be talking about his last solo show that's happening right now, right?
Yes,
yeah. And then we have a special segment now.
Yes, we have a special segment that is coming to you just from this week onwards, and it'll be something you can look forward to every week.
Exactly, it's like a feel-good thing.
Yes.
And with Hossan's segment later on, there is going to be a ticket giveaway as well.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Who knows, you might just be walking away with our prize. Yeah, right? That is something to look forward to.
Exciting.
And I think we can take some comments right now. Let's see. We have comments from Samuel Chua. Hello to you. We have Clive Chua. Is Samuel Chua and Clive Chua, are you all related? Hi. And then we have Sean Kohan says, woohoo to you as well. We have Sean say, hello ST. Okay, let me say, hello everyone. Partake in our conversation. Alright, so continue to keep your comments coming in. Tell all your friends and family members that we are online right now. So what's our first segment, Renee?
Oh, okay. So the National Day long weekend may have been over, but it's still celebrations in the Ong household who welcomed not their first, not their second, but their 7th child on National Day. Yeah, so Mr. Dan Ong and his wife Sue welcomed the newest addition to their family, Megan, just after 8 a.m. on Friday at the KK Women's and Children's Hospital.
Yeah, now the Ong's 6 other children are aged from 7 to 19. In total, there are 4 daughters now and 3 sons. But of course, and this is something that you told me, right, Renee? The Ong family, they're no stranger to the limelight.
Yeah, so actually in 2015, the 8 of them back then, they went on a 6-month road trip around the US.
Wow.
Yeah, so really exciting, huh?
Yeah, and Mr. Song actually wrote a book with the elder son Asher taking pictures as well. So of course, we are very honoured indeed because we have the whole family here. Can we give a round of applause to Mr. and Mrs. Ong and of course all 7 children. Woo, 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 woo. Wow, big family right there. Thank you so much guys for coming onto the show, and of course we even have baby Megan, the latest addition here to the family in the studio.
She was crying a bit earlier.
Yeah, okay, before we start guys, maybe if you want to just say hello to anybody who's watching, you can wave. Maybe, Dan, anything that you want to say to the viewers out there on behalf of your family?
We are very happy to have our newest addition, Megan. And many people always ask, how you do it, I guess just want to say that don't be afraid, and we are well taken care of,
Wow. Okay, we want to know a bit more about your family, right? Okay, so we have Mr. Ong or Dan, and we have Mrs. Ong, Sue. Let's go with the kids. The eldest.
Hey, my name's Asher.
Okay, Asher is the eldest. Second?
I'm Abigail.
Abigail. Third?
Isaac.
Isaac. Fourth?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. The fifth?
Magdalena.
Magdalena. And the sixth?
Michaela.
Michaela. Wow. And of course, we have
our
baby
youngest member.
Megan. Just 1 week old, I suppose? No, not
Yeah, tomorrow makes 7 days.
Wow, there we go, there we go. Okay, you know, of course, I think a lot of our viewers, you know, when the story broke, one of our colleagues who wrote, you know, people were asking, wow, 7th, you know, and on National Day, were there actually really plans, you know, for you to have a National Day baby?
No, the estimated date of delivery was 9th of August. Yeah. So,
So she came
I went
right
into
on
labour on the I started contractions on the 8th.
Yeah.
Right.
So at 11 p.m. we went into KK, the delivery suite. Yeah. Then she only arrived at 8 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some people were wondering whether or not it was like a planned cesarean or something. It wasn't. Yeah.
Was it natural, yeah?
Yeah.
All the 7 of them
Yeah, all
are
the 7
natural.
were natural.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Again, for those of you who have just recently joined us, we are here with the Ong family. And of course, they've recently welcomed their latest edition, 7th child, on National Day itself.
Yeah.
And we're very lucky to have
Exciting.
all 9 members here. Now, if you have any questions at all to the family, just drop in the comment section below and we'll take your questions, right?
Yes.
So, you know, Dan or Sue, if you could share with us, you know, and I think viewers also want to know, how does it feel, you know, bring up now 7 children, you know, in the family?
Well, it is definitely not a bed of roses, but there is also a lot of joy seeing them growing up little by little. Going through the photograph of them growing up is definitely is always a very nice feeling, and seeing them grow. And we always, you know, we look back in those, you know, 20 years ago, okay, about 19, eldest is now 19.
Eldest is 19, right?
As they grow, they learn more things. They learn to also work with one another, all the different quirks. You know, it may look like they are okay, you know, but you know there are also rough time. But it is also as a growing, and they learn to grow together as family members, working out problems.
Yeah.
Working out their difficulty and own personal difficulty. And personally, as a father, having been I've been involved in school. I was an public school teacher.
Yeah.
Right now, actually, a private education institution. Still a teacher. You know, I understand about the time they're growing, and they're growing pains. It is. I'm not there yet. I'm still learning. You know, working with each child at a different age. You know, it is happy moments and a challenging moment at the same time. But yeah, in terms of, many people ask about the question about how you make it. You know, you know, how can you afford it? You know, to that I want to say that, you know, we're well taken care of. Just how I said. I think money is not the main matter. I think what matter most is that they grow up. Okay, our aim is that they grow up to be useful person to the family, then to the community, then to Singapore, and if they go beyond Singapore, you know, to the world.
And so, you know, if you could tell us, do you get any help at all? Any extra help from a helper?
I've never had a helper.
So all on your own,
Domestic
together with your husband then,
So I think the earlier years were the most hectic. Actually. When I had 4 children, I think that was the hardest. When I had all of them under the age of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the hardest.
Yeah. But as they grow older, the
Yeah,
older
as they
ones
grow
can
older,
kind
the
of
older
take care
ones,
of the
yeah.
younger ones.
That's right.
In fact, they right now.
Yeah, actually, I'm more senang now.
Because there is the eldest.
6 confinement nannies, okay?
Oh my, yeah. Oh yeah.
One just to like take care of the Hongzhou tea for me.
Yeah.
And the girls
they're
like
cooking
to.
for me. Yeah. they're
Ah,
cooking,
okay,
they're
okay.
Steaming fish for me. Isaiah's been steaming fish, you know,
Oh.
and then yeah, I'm very proud of them.
So everybody chips in.
They like to carry.
yeah.
Everybody chips in. Okay, why not we go just just a quick round. Do you guys have specific roles? Asher, yeah.
Maybe we start from Abigail.
Abigail, how do you chip in the family?
For the baby, I'll take care of her, like put her to sleep
Yeah.
right now, and
Change diaper.
change diapers.
Ah.
And when mommy's not available, I help them with school.
Ah, okay,
My
okay, okay.
sisters.
That's a very important job.
Yeah, yeah. What about the rest?
Help in school, as in because we homeschool.
Yes, that is something that we will touch on in a bit with regard to homeschooling. I understand that all your children are homeschooled, and of course, Asher graduated from homeschool to go on to poly. We'll touch that in a bit.
Right.
What about the other siblings? How do you guys chip in the family?
Okay, Isaiah.
Okay, Isaiah, go.
Most of the cooking.
He likes to cook.
You like to cook. Okay, so what do you usually cook?
Anything, I guess.
Anything.
Nothing
very everything.
specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so usually what is like the family's favorite?
We eat anything.
So whatever he chooses
He likes to roast.
Yeah,
He likes to bake
grill,
also.
He likes to bake.
Yeah, yeah. What about the others? Maybe Magdalena, anything?
Not really.
Not really.
Actually, she's my
just bring
Hongzhou
cheers.
tea person.
Oh, okay. And then the rest just brings cheer to the family, lah. Huh? Again, for those of you who have just recently joined us, we are here with the Ong family. Now they recently welcomed the 7th child on National Day, and really, we have the whole family here, and we're very honoured, indeed, right, Renee?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so earlier on you said about homeschool, right? Tell us more about that. What was the decision? Why did you decide, to get them to be homeschooled instead? And how has the experience been for the children?
I think for when our firstborn came along, Asher, I was actually supposed to be teaching at the secondary school. Yeah, then I dreaded the thought of going back to work. Yeah, because I dreaded the thought of somebody else carrying my baby, and I was just, I guess, jealous. At the thought that somebody would be closer to him than me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to be really involved.
Yeah,
in
right.
it, yeah.
And so we tried ways and means to, and then long story short, we decided for me to stay at home and just stop teaching and then just continue lah. He was also a MOE teacher. Yeah.
Back then, at that time, yeah.
Okay.
So we came from a church that has a community of homeschoolers already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did look around and we saw that, okay, homeschooling seems to work.
Yeah.
Like the children don't grow up strange and weird, socially inadept or whatever. I mean, you can see lah, they're okay lah.
They have so many siblings to interact with.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But even if, you're an only child situation, there are like homeschool communities that, that you can plug into, and there's a lot of activities going on. There's like a whole plethora of activities that you can join. But anyway, so where was I? So yeah, we actually were quite decided on homeschooling even from the start. Yeah, so
We do have
Asher is our first graduate.
Yeah.
He's doing well in the poly right now. Happy to say.
And maybe this question is for the kids. How does it feel like to grow up with so many siblings?
I mean, you don't really know what it's like not to grow up with so many.
Okay.
I mean, technically it's normal for all of us. But I think the fun thing about living in a big family, and especially when we're homeschoolers, is that all of us have like something very special that we really are passionate about. So example for me, I love to do photography. I was like, you love to... He's really into like bio stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like when we really love to talk about what we love to talk about, and then we really like research and then like learn a lot of stuff, and then we just bounce off each other, and then after that we see each other grow in our own individual ways. In that way, it kind of creates a very, very lively home. So yeah, and I think that's very special that we really get to enjoy as siblings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice.
We there's constantly like chatter in the family. You know,
There's always music in the home.
Yeah, I mean they play instruments, and you know it's quite noisy lah.
Plays what instruments? Oh.
Abigail and the girls play.
She plays the piano. I play the piano and violin. She plays the piano,
And
cello, flute, cello, guitar.
Oh wow! So everyone's sort of musically inclined.
Yeah.
inspired by mommy.
Yeah.
I only kind of
I'm
sing.
glad.
But we love to sing as a family too.
You can, form a
Nice.
band.
Yeah, and of course, Mummy also plays a musical instrument.
Piano.
Piano as well. Okay, we have a question right here. We have a question from Ryan. Ryan is asking, how do you manage time with the family? You know, is there any special arrangement? What is a typical day like? You know, at home.
Well, typical, I think morning, okay, because I go to work and I try to spend time with them in the morning. I have to really get them up because homeschool, so they will kind of sleep in a bit more than the usual public school. Because we'll get them up, you know.
Start
first thing
school
we
at
start-
about 9 a.m.
Yeah, and we get them up and to spend time reading the Bible together, praying, and then after I have to get off to work. So at home, that's where the homeschooling will start at different stations. Yep. So right now they the younger one we started with kind of book-based kind of things called the ACE, Accelerated Christian Education. But the older one, they have a backup, which is a video-based. Yeah. So thereafter the school, they can finish school at a different time.
Yep.
But after that, well, once they're done with school, they have free time to do their own stuff. Okay. They like to play instruments. She play the piano, and she must go through the ritual of playing and singing. Yeah, really. Everybody's good. You know, it puts music in the family.
Yeah.
And then and the other have their own noise, joyful noise music. Yeah. And of course the meal time also. And like we know that Isaiah likes to cook.
Isaiah is the chef of the family.
But Isaac also like to bake also. So they spend this time exploring. They also get our own craft, play board games. Of course, nowadays videos get in the way. Yeah.
I have a question for Michaela. Michaela, how does it feel like, you know, having 5 older siblings? Yeah. So do they all teach you different things? Amazing?
Yeah, why amazing?
So what do you learn from them? What do they teach each teach you?
Like they sometimes ask if I can help them hang the clothes.
Oh no, do they bully you?
We're training her.
Training.
She gets a lot of training session. You know, each one gives them different gives her different things, and she was the one that really, in terms of language and speaking wise, develops fastest and widest.
Yeah, because of
all the input.
From everybody, right? Yeah. Okay, so Renee and I, we were discussing this yesterday, and we wanted to know a bit more about your family, and we're gonna ask just rapid questions, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, everyone's getting nervous. I think we all know where this is going, right?
Yeah.
So we just want to know, right, like who is the most hardworking? So you guys can just point. Anybody? Okay, we'll start. Yeah, we'll start. So we'll just go. This is at random. We haven't quite prepared anything, also. Yeah, but we'll just go with whatever that we feel. Okay. So we'll start with the first one. Who is the most hardworking?
Sure.
Sure.
Why?
Asher.
Why?
He's been known by his classmates for being very extra in his work.
It's not very
He's like going overboard with his design stuff, and then he keeps going on and on and on, and he sleeps like 2 hours,
very
3 hours.
Losing weight, losing sleep.
I used to be more like healthy. I used to be darker a bit. Now I'm like just pale and skin and. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like a piece of meat that's shoved into a computer to mix stuff. This is quite sad.
Okay, Renee, what's next, Renee?
How about who is the messiest in the family?
I think it would be Meg.
Oh no!
Protest.
Oh no,
So
Meg, do you agree, Meg?
I think we are all.
I don't know.
Why don't the other question? Who is the tidiest?
Okay, who is the tidiest then? Yeah.
Okay lah. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Mommy would say no.
But I would
Older
tidy
siblings,
up
yeah.
things. I have maybe I have OCD of tidying.
Right.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay. Who is the chattiest, the loudest?
Michaela.
And then on
Oh,
the
is it
flip
because I
side, who is the
cannot?
quietest then?
I think it'd be Isaiah.
Or me.
Oh, it depends actually.
No,
Isaiah-
it's just
Isaiah
when, because we all talk a lot. Oh yeah.
Just in general,
Yeah, probably.
He's a bit more cautious when.
doesn't matter.
But he likes to talk. He chats a lot with Coco Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. When two of them get.
It depends on who.
Right. So there is that little group as well
Yes.
in the family. Okay, Renee, last one, Renee.
Who is the one who plans like family outings?
Mommy.
Mommy here.
Yeah.
Mommy, Papa.
The field trips and stuff like that for them.
Yeah.
Part of
Where
the-
do you
bring us-
usually
bring us
go?
Recently, we went to the bicentennial.
Okay.
Yes, must go.
That was fun.
We love it when Mommy brings us to what's the orchestral concerts.
SSO.
Yeah.
The SSO, the one at the Botanic Gardens.
Yeah. Singapore is a wonderful place, for bringing up children, and there's so many things to do. And
As for outings, I
it's free.
I think the biggest outing would be our trip to America.
Tell us more about that. Yeah, maybe
Major planning.
to just wrap things up a little bit. Yeah, to just wrap things up. Tell us a bit about the.
Epic road trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have it over here.
The book, yeah.
I want. Yeah.
Okay. Asher will do us the honors.
Okay, so basically we did a 6-month road trip. Okay, Baba, you can hold it. So we did a 6-month road trip in America, covering 43 of the 50 states. I think I said this quite a lot of times, a lot of people already. But we did a 6-month road trip to America, covering 43 of the 50 states, going from June all the way to December. So it's like summer, autumn, and winter a bit. Yeah. So yeah, we covered, like, we went from all like the south, and then after that we went to the west, covering all the national parks, and then after that go and see all the great national parks like Grand Canyon or like Yellowstone or like Yosemite. Then after that we went back to our bases, which is in Wisconsin. Then after that we went to the east, covering all the big cities like Boston,
New
York,
Philadelphia.
and Washington D.C. So it was
In the historical part.
and we didn't stay in any hotel or motel.
Yeah.
So it was like camping all the way.
Oh, nice. So
I
are
was staying with friends. Yeah. So very, very intense.
very.
Do you all have a favorite place?
No.
The farmhouse in Wisconsin.
All right,
Yeah.
our friends.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tell us a bit more about that, Isaac. Yeah.
There was like also a lot of nature and animals and chickens, which is like the most fun part about.
Kind of like wild.
Yeah, the one that you slaughter.
Not really wild.
So are there any plans? Once baby Megan.
It's a little bit older.
43 of the
Yeah,
50
older.
states, so that means we missed 7.
Yeah.
So maybe we did a
We have thought of
Yeah.
the repeat trip, or follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, but it cost 6 kids, so we got a +1.
Last one, yeah.
I was thinking with Isaac the other day, like maybe it would just be like a spin-off, just like maybe the boys or
Don't know whether Mommy and Daddy will be okay with that.
I don't know.
They're old enough.
Yeah, probably. All right, once again, thank you so much, Dan, Sue, and of course, everyone here. Okay, so we've got the names right. So we have Asher, Abigail,
Isaac,
okay, Isaiah, Magdalena, Michaela, and Megan.
Wow,
It helps. AAIIMMM. Yeah. All right, so again, thank you so much, for coming onto the show and to tell us and to really share with us, your happy family right here. And in fact, we have a lot of comments coming in, people are saying happy family, and people are just saying, wow, so many children, big family, happy family as well. And I understand that, you guys also have a Facebook page that chronicles the homeschooling journey.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is, we have the super right there. So you can just check them out on Facebook as well.
Yes, for all their family adventures.
That's right. Once again, thank you so much to the Ong family for spending this evening with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. All right, moving on to second segment. Renee, what do we have?
Yes, local comedian and actor Hossan Leong is no stranger to Singaporeans as a theatre veteran and the host of a local game show We Are Singaporeans. The Singapore boy is celebrating his 50th birthday this year with his one-man act at the Drama Centre Theatre titled Hossan 50, Love You Leong Time.
Now, we wanted to get Hossan onto the show, but unfortunately, his show is happening right now at this timing, right?
Yeah.
So we got him earlier. In fact, we met him earlier. He squeezed in some time with us. So we got him onto the studio to have a little chat with us. Do stay tuned because later on, we're going to share about the ticket giveaway, right? So have a look at this clip. All right, so it is our pleasure and of course an honor indeed, right, to have the man himself in our studio today, Hossan Leong.
Hey.
All right.
Hi guys.
Welcome.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me hang out with you guys with ST.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hossan, before we start, do you have anything to say to the viewers? Go ahead.
Well, I want to say thank you once again for letting me hang out with you guys. And hey, my show is happening right now, Drama Centre, so don't forget, come check it out. Hosanna 50, Love You Long Time.
And we talked about this earlier on, that the tagline is amazing, right? Love you long time. That is genius.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hossan, maybe if you can start by telling us, why did you decide to put up this show?
Well, you see, I thought about it long and hard because putting up a show, especially a one-man show like this, and shouldering the expenses and the costs, it can be quite scary and prohibitive. So I wanted to kind of wrap up this stand-up persona of mine. And also, it was spurred because last year in July, I fell really, really ill with a bacterial infection. That is quite, well, not say rare, but people who get it, a lot of people don't really survive it because they don't know what it is until it's too late. So thank God that the doctor said, you have to be warded. So 10 days in hospital, I laid on my hospital bed. I thought, I have so many things to be grateful for. I'm alive, right? So this show, I thought, would be great to thank my family, my friends, my fans, people have supported me throughout my amazing 26-year career. I'm not retiring, by the way, not retiring. Just saying that this stand-up...
disclaimer there.
Disclaimer, hashtag. That this big one-man shows, I think it's nice to go out with a bang, entertain everyone, and then move on to the next thing. So like turn the page with gratitude and say, all right, now what next for me? So this show came about while I was lying in my hospital bed 1 year ago, and I thought, let's make it fun. Yeah.
And I also understand that you'll be doing a few things in your show, like singing, playing the piano, telling jokes. So what can the audience expect?
I think my fans and supporters who have been following my career have always known the kind of humor that I give, right? I talk about my life, my anecdotes, my experiences. So audiences can expect to just sit back, kick back, laugh, and then a lot of experiences that I go through, everyone has gone through. And there'll be nods of yes, this happened to me before. Yeah, this is what my father tells me. Things like that. So there's a lot of familiarity. And I think that's one of the things that I do well, I think, is to connect with everyone because we share the same shared memories and experiences living in this country.
And can we expect, like your famous quotes, like double confirm.
Sure, double confirm, guarantee plus chop. Yeah, that's become my trademark phrase, which is just quite funny because, you know, it's not. I didn't originate it. I think everyone says double confirm sometime in their life, right? So, but it stuck with me.
Yeah, but that's stuck on you. And that is your, I believe, the production company name as well, right? Double Confirm Production?
Yeah, that's my company, Double Confirm Productions, where you can always call me for jobs.
You heard it straight from the man himself. Now, so, you know, Hossan, because you're, like you said, you're going to be doing a lot of things for the show. Can you probably show us a sneak peek, a little teaser of what you're going to be doing?
Well,
some lines, perhaps?
Yeah, okay, so one very, whenever I travel, funny things always happen to me. And this is one of the jokes I'll say because, you know, when you are on the TGV in Europe, you know, the very fast train in Europe, it's probably the fastest train. It goes about 275 kilometers per hour, right? So I was whizzing through the French countryside, and it happened to me this year, okay, in April. I think, you know, old people have to go toilet when you're in a fast-moving vehicle. And so I went into the toilet and then did what I had to do, and then after that I thought, okay, I'll flush. And press the button, right? Nothing happened. This is weird. And I thought high-tech, right? So I press again. Then I heard this right? And then the train goes, right? So I went, I was like, that's so weird. So I washed my hand and went out. Then I saw why the French countryside not fast, it was going like this, you know. Then I saw on the speedometer, the signs 50 kilometers per hour. I said, why the train so slow? I pressed the emergency stop button.
Oh my goodness! Oh no!
My life flashed before me. I said, you know, in Singapore, you press, you go 5,000 you go jail, right? It's like in France, some more. Then I thought, oh dear. And then I thought, okay, French jail. How? So then at least the uniform very stylish. Sure, it's Christian Dior one. Then then the guy runs towards me. Monsieur, what happened? So I said, 我是中国人. I just blame China.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
And it happened, right? It's like, oh my God. So yeah, so the whole show will be like that. I'll be talking about what actually happens to me, and then it's like, I don't know why I was kena like that.
So I guess we can expect more of these kind of anecdotes.
Yeah,
in
for
your show.
sure. Yes.
You talked about some of the challenges that you faced during having this production as well. Tell us more about that.
You know, for me, the challenges, I always face it with a lot of positivity because, I mean, don't let challenges get you down because always people come and say, oh, we can't do this. I will say, no, try. Why don't we try? If we don't try, you never know whether it'll work or not, right? And most, it doesn't work, then find another path. So challenges such as, you know, getting sponsors on board, costs are expensive, rentals expensive, manpower, and things like that. And I'm very grateful that a lot of things came together at the end, and I've got a beautiful show. Great multimedia. I've never had such an amazing multimedia backdrop. I have a full band, 3 backup singers. It's like a major production. It's like not just me standing on stage going, hey, I tell you a joke. No, not. You see stand-up comedy.
Full-blown,
it's a production, right? You know, so and I've got the Disney princesses.
Yes. Tell us more about that. Yeah. Why did you tell us about that? Because personally, I am
very
a
curious.
fan of Disney princesses.
Okay, who's your favorite Disney princess?
Hands down, Snow White.
Snow White. Yours?
I think Belle.
Belle. Okay, a lot of people like Belle. I've asked that question.
Yeah. What about yours?
Mine. I actually like Belle. Yes, I do.
Wait, so Belle is Beauty and the Beast. Okay. So tell us more about that segment on Disney princesses.
Whenever I do Hosanna, because it's the 3rd time I'm doing Hosanna in this incarnation of my stand-up persona. The first time I did a quick change segment on all the theatre productions I've ever done. So I did a quick change all about the musicals basically. Then the second Hosanna I did quick change on all the TV shows that I grew up.
Right.
So watching from Cantonese drama to Ayo-yo to you know, everything. So I played all those quick change. Then I thought, okay, this is the 3rd time I'm doing, probably the last time. So what would resonate with everyone in the audience? I thought, Disney, right? Everyone watched it. And then of course the princesses. And I wanted to, because there was a little comment in this segment about girls and ladies, you know, we're all equal. You know, and the Disney princesses fought for what they believed in. And so I thought, okay, let's do a quick change for this one. So it's epic.
I would imagine because
Epic.
I think the promo material showed you dressed up as the different princesses.
Oh,
and
that
it's going to
was-
be a surprise princess as well.
Yes, there's 7
you
on the
can't tell
flyer.
us.
I can't tell you.
You got to watch the show.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
So I was like guessing, is it Rapunzel? Is it so and so? I was like, I'm not saying.
Now, again, for those of you who have just joined us right here, this is Hangout with ST, and clearly we are with the man himself. Now, Hossan is going to be doing his last solo show, right? That is happening at the Drama Centre, and it's called Hosanna 50 Love You Leong Time. And we have the man himself here at the studio with us to share with us a bit more about the production and what to expect from the show. Now, you've also said earlier on that, and we've mentioned this as well, that this is going to be your last show. But disclaimer, you are not retiring. You're still going strong.
Yeah.
So what is the next step after this, Hossan?
Wouldn't it be wonderful if I was given the opportunity to mentor, to give the next generation the opportunities that perhaps was given to me? You know, so perhaps create work that will give the young actors and young performers a platform for them to showcase their talent. Because we have so much talent, out there. And a lot of them, they don't get a chance to. Because back in the day when I started in 1993, there weren't many of us. So we were given opportunities quite easily because there was so little of us and there's so much work. But now, so many productions are happening, and the actors are constantly looking for work, and it gets harder. And so I just want to give back a little bit to that, and I want to direct more because I love working as a team. You know, being a director doesn't mean you're like, I'm the director. No, I think the director's the least important. Have your vision, and then you create this team. You bring this team together. It's like Avengers lah.
Avengers Assemble,
Assemble. You get the best team, and then you can rock the show. And I believe in that. I think collaboration is so important.
Right.
And leading a team like that is always amazing. It's so wonderful. And at the end, when everyone sits back and goes, we have a great production. And I go, well, it's because you guys, at the end of the day. As long as I can entertain and touch people's lives with what I do, why not, right?
Yeah, for sure. And we spoke about this, Renee, right, backstage earlier on when we had a little chat with Hossan. And, Hossan just turned 50 last month. And he doesn't look anything beyond 40, even beyond 30. Yeah, exactly, right, exactly. And we spoke about this as well, that we grew up watching him on screen and he still looks the same. And even now in person, he still looks the same. So, Hossan, okay, Renee, I will give you the honors of asking him.
What is your secret to looking so young?
Well, I have to kill you after I tell you. No. First of all, good doctors. No kidding. I think it's important for me to be very content inside. To be happy, because bringing laughter and happiness to people is a very it reciprocates. I think for me, I want to make people happy. I want people to enjoy themselves. So as long as somebody's listening to me and smiling, I know I have made that person laugh. I'm okay. I think that's what keeps me youthful. Also, I got good genes. My parents still look very young.
Strike the genetic lottery right there.
Right there.
So, okay, Hossan, your show started last night. It premiered last night, and it's going to go all the way till end of the month, right? If you can tell us in one sentence, why should Singaporeans come and watch you?
Because real life, is at the moment not very fun now. So just spend a couple of hours an evening out with your friends and family, and come and kick back and enjoy. Let me do the work, Sit back, have a great time, and just laugh. I think that's important to be able to go ha ha ha, and enjoy it.
There we have it. So you've heard it straight from the man himself. We have Hossan Leong in the studio with us. Now Hossan is having a show, Hosanna 50 Love You Leong Time, that is running at the Drama Centre all the way till end of the month. Now, before you go, Hossan, we want to play a little game with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Renee, what is it? What do we have to do?
So basically, we say a word,
Yep.
and you say the first thing that comes to your mind. So we're doing like a quick fire round kind of thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the first thing comes to mind is in one word, or do I can like
it can
sentence?
be a sentence, right?
It can be a sentence, a phrase, yeah. But don't worry, because these words, they are very locally context, very Singaporean.
Yes.
Right?
Just like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Singapore boy.
Yes.
Singapore boy, Singapore
I dare to call myself boy, Singapore boy.
Can. Okay, we'll go. Okay, Renee, you go first. First
Okay,
word.
Malayan.
Vomit.
You're right. Okay, second word. Influencers.
Achoo!
Jewel.
Cannot afford.
Okay, this one. Parliament.
A bunch of people sitting around talking for hours and then falling asleep.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Also cannot afford.
Pretty please.
Oh, talented.
NS.
Fun times.
Singlish.
It should be a real language.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Next one.
Tinder.
Tinder. When you strike a match, it bursts into flames.
I like that one.
Okay, last word. Millennials.
Millennials are very important people. They are, because you see, I think I'm a millennial as well. Yeah, because you know, I have a short attention span. What are we doing again? I'm a millennial in disguise. I'm a millennial. Good. Millennials are amazing.
Oh my goodness. Once again, thank you so much, Hossan, for coming onto the show to hang out with us. Again, for those of you who want to catch Hossan in action, Hosanna 50 Love You Long Time. It's happening at the Drama Centre all the way till
31st
August, right? Yeah. So once again, thank you so much, Hossan.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you.
And that was Hossan speaking to us here earlier in the studio. So once again, if you would like to catch his show, it's on at the Drama Centre Theatre. That's at the National Library.
Yeah, it's happening till the end of the month, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and there is the information right there. $40 to $75 from Sistik. You know, you can call the number or go to sistik.com.sg. And with that, we have
a ticket giveaway. Yes.
Yeah. So this is basically we are giving a pair of tickets, right? Giving away a pair of tickets.
Pair of tickets.
Okay, Renee, how can we win these tickets?
So you need to follow these 3 steps, or actually, 3 steps. Okay. So number 1, follow us on Instagram. Let's Hangout with ST. Step 2, comment on our post with why you want to watch Hossan Leong.
Yeah, we're going to post, right after the show, we're going to post a photo that we took with Hossan earlier on. So comment on that post, yeah?
Yeah. And third step, text someone you would like to bring to the show. And finally, we will choose a winner and we will Instagram message you by Monday.
Yeah, so very simple.
Yeah.
And just come up with a creative response lah, why you want to write. If it were you, what would you write?
What would I write?
Yeah.
I think because I really like his show. I really like his brand of comedy. Yeah. What would you write?
So very honest lah, like that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. You know.
Yeah.
I actually asked you that question to throw you off, but then you asked me back. Then now I'm thrown off already. But yeah, you're right. I don't have a question. I don't have an answer to my question.
Okay, so I'll win the tickets lah, not you.
Correct. Yeah, because at least you came up with something on the spot. Well done. Now again, for those of you who have just recently joined us, as you can see, Renee is standing in for Alyssa because Alyssa is away this week on leave.
But she'll be back next week.
Correct. And we haven't seen Alyssa. I don't know whether she's she logged on or not.
Is she watching us?
Yeah, that's why she didn't even say hi and all that. Alyssa. Now moving on to our third and last segment. This is a new segment that we're going to feature, right? So we feature a feel-good story every week.
Yes, because you know Singaporeans always like to complain, right? We're always complaining about something. I think so. It's nice to have people helping out each other and talking about that feel-good story for a change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So on Hari Raya Haji on Sunday, volunteers from Buddhist organisation Shinnyo-en Singapore helped to organise a partial road closure at the Abdul Razak Mosque in Eunos, now giving Muslims more space to pray.
Yes, and the idea of a partial road closure was first brought up at a meeting of the Kembangan Chai Chee Interracial and Religious Circle. Yeah, this is because more congregants came to the mosque year after year, and it gets so crowded that they would often end up praying on the pavement or the road outside, which is actually quite unsafe.
Yeah. So Shinnyo-en offered to have its volunteers man the roadblock during the morning prayer on Hari Raya Haji.
Yeah, you know, Hairianto, I think this is such a sweet example of people looking out for each other.
Exactly.
Especially, you know, when they're from different religious communities. Like
Yeah,
Buddhists and
right?
Muslims.
Exactly. I mean, we live in a multiracial, multi-religious society, and this is how we help one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're right, you know, because sometimes during prayer times like that, it can get quite crowded, and then the cars are, you know, just rows and all. So it really helps to have volunteers to kind of direct traffic. It is for the safety for the drivers and of course for the pedestrians as well.
Yeah, I mean, and a small gesture can actually go a very long way.
Wow, Renee, not bad, are you today?
Yeah, so if you have a similar story to share, do drop us an email at hangoutwithst. Yes.
Or you can also slide in our DM.
Yes, on our Instagram account.
Yeah, follow us right there. And with that, ending things off on a light-hearted note is Facebook Face-Off. Yeah. Okay, so Renee, do you know how Facebook Face-Off works?
Yes, kinda.
Okay, so never mind, it's okay. I will go through with you so that people don't say, you know, I'm being unfair. Right? I'm bullying the first timer here. Okay, for those, of course, our viewers who are new to this, what we do is we trawl on our Straits Times Facebook page to find the wittiest and most dullest comments that netizens put on. I mean, hey, you guys like to troll us, right? On our Facebook page. So we pick those comments out and then we go head to head and see who has a funnier comment. If you think that Renee is funnier, you type in R.
And if you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
Okay, so Renee, you go first.
Okay.
Round one.
So round one, there was an IPS survey done where people were voted for their top 3 heritage sites. So there was the Malayan Changi Airport Control Tower and the Botanic Gardens. So Landell Smith said, the longkang near my house also heritage. More than 40 years already.
Wow! Oh my goodness. Woof. Okay.
Yeah.
My comment. So this is basically about a story about Hai Di Lao owners lah. Singapore billionaires hotpot stop Hai Di Lao still has steam left to rise after jumping 78%. Albert Tan, you know, just wanting to continue with the puns, he said, will he be in hot soup? Get it? Get it?
Yes, yes. I get it. Hai Di Lao, hot pot. Okay.
Okay, so if you think that Renee is funnier, you type in R.
And if you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
Okay, go on. Second one. Okay, second round. I'll go. So this is a story about AI, artificial intelligence, and we spoke about this in TBS today, the big story today. We had tech editor Irene Tam to share with us more on this. So basically, this is about DBS. The human resource systems algorithm can predict how likely an employee will resign and prescribes actions for managers to engage them. Gerald John Teixeira says, can it predict how many employees farted in the office? Yeah.
Oh gosh, okay.
Okay, Renee, you go.
Okay,
second
mine.
round.
Okay, so mine was about Jet Li.
Yeah.
And he had a picture of him looking very frail in 2018 because he suffered a sort of health scare last year.
Yeah.
And so Alvin Tan said he was the beta tester of Face app back then. So it was old and young.
Hey, not bad, Renee.
Yeah,
I can hear our producer laughing, you know. That means, wow, not bad, are you? So if you think that Renee is funnier, you type in R.
And if you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
Okay, last round. Renee, you go.
Okay, so these young activists are planning a green dot gathering on September 21st. So then Raja Aslam says, first there was the red dot, followed by the pink dot, now it's the green dot. Hopefully there will be yellow, black and blue dots so that we can all shout, it's Morphin time! Because you know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yes. So for those of you who don't get the reference, yeah, it is the Power Ranger reference. Okay, this is mine, last one. Okay. So this is about Philippines closes part of Boracay Beach for up to 72 hours after tourists allows kids to poop near the beach, right? show, and then of course Straits Times, you know, we are very witty also. Boracay is known for its calm blue waters, but tourists there during the incident would have had to beware the pool of the tide. And then Colin Fu says, now Boracay will be known for its beauty pool beach.
Oh, okay lah, quite a nice pun lah.
Not impressed. So if you think that overall Renee is funnier than me, you type in R.
And if you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
Okay, so we're just gonna let you guys vote a bit. You know, leave your comments in the comments section below. I think we can read some comments here. We have Sean Kuhan that replied to you that says Nala from Lion King, favorite Disney princess.
Oh, but that's not a Disney princess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean. Okay, and of course we have a lot of comments coming in for the family. Yeah, absolutely amazing family. Love them. That's from Terry Tan, and we have Rue, Judy, great, and big family. Oh, we have people saying hi to Hossan as well. Neo
nice.
Pauline and Philip Ang.
Maybe it's his friends.
Well. Yeah, maybe his friends.
Yeah.
Of course, earlier on, Renee, we actually had the big family, right?
Yes.
Onto our show, the Ong family welcomed their 7th child on National Day.
Yeah, and so they had the whole family in to talk about, you know, what's life like in their household.
Yeah.
Their big, bustling household.
Exactly. Yeah. And then we caught up with Hossan Leong earlier on to tell us about his show, and we actually have a ticket giveaway with that. You can later on, you know, once this video is done, just go back to that part and see how you can do the take part in the contest. Oh, there we go. We have it there.
Yeah.
Ticket giveaway. And then we had a feel-good segment. Yeah, we talk about
the volunteers from the Buddhist organization who actually helped to as road marshals for Muslim congregants who were praying at a mosque.
All right. Okay, so we'll count down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is the winner? I think this is your first time luck lah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, but 2 weeks ago, last week we didn't have it. 2 weeks ago, Alyssa won.
Okay, so I'm continuing her streak, is it?
Correct. The female empowerment.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Female.
Yes.
My goodness, that is all we have for you for Hangout this week. For more news and videos, do log on to our website, that is www.straitstimes.com.
And we also have our Facebook page and Instagram page.
There we go. So if you want to get in touch with us, follow us on Instagram, slide in our DMs, write us an email, anything at all, and we will respond.
Yes.
Yeah. So Renee, thank you so much, you know, this week for standing in for Lisa. How does it feel?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
That's all.
I wouldn't mind doing it again, I guess.
That is all fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we will see more of you in our videos for Straits Times. Yeah.
Yes.
For the big story and of course your own videos as well. Yeah. So give your support to Renee as well. All right. So that is all we have for you. Once again, she is Renee.
And he's Hairianto.
Goodbye and see you next week.